All right, hey, what's up, guys? Alive 609 coming back at you here with the tie-dye in the Lands of Zorro for episode 13. Lucky number 13 here, we got it. And I got some good news and bad news this week. The bad news is, unfortunately, I have not finished the wall yet. However, to an aside of that, I have started. I've got about half of the inside of the wall done here, so I'll show you that around. The good news is I have done something else, so we'll get to that shortly. I'll give you guys an update there. But this is sort of the scheme I've got going on for this interior layer of the wall. It's very repetitive, very monotonous, which is why I'm not doing much of it on camera, if any of it. I might do one little chunk here right now. You know what? Let's actually do that so you good, fine folks can see how it's done. We'll run over to our supplies here. What do I need? I'm gonna need blackstone galore. I had to go on a lot of blackstone runs. Like a lot of blackstone runs. We're gonna need our deep slate tiles. We're gonna need some polished deep slate and deep slate bricks. Actually, it looks like I'm gonna need another stack of the polished variety. Boom shakalaka, easy peasy. Let's see, I think I'll need some stairs. I'll need my spruce trap doors. I'll need these walls. I will need these stairs. I will need these fences as well. In fact, let me just make a few more of these. By fences, I of course mean walls. And that should be all we're doing. So I'm going to go start on this flat here by the horses, which are of course going to be in my way. But that's fine. We'll just gently nudge him or her or they out of the way. They and way. All right, so the trick here is if I can find my right blocks. Let's see, we got our bricks and blackstone. So we're going to come out 2. Believe that's it. Yes, we're going to come out 2. And then on this inside layer, I'm literally just repeating the pattern because I don't want to think too hard. And, you know, easy as that. Easy as that. Let's see. Boom. Boom. Boom and boom. Okay, so we have those down. Let me start with some of the stairage here. Boom and boom. And where's the slabs? We'll just get those out of the way. I didn't bring the slabs. Whatever, not a critical piece of the puzzle. Now, let's see. I do need the deep slate tiles. There we go. Deep slate tiles. Boom, boom, bam, Beano. Badow, boom, bing. Piece of cake, right? Piece of cake, right? Actually, you know, I'll just do some scaffolding. You guys can get all these great views of my inventory because, yes, I'm the most organized Minecraft player that there has ever been. And don't doubt it. Just believe it. Because you got nothing else to do, really. You're just enjoying me placing these blocks as I show you how great I am at this game. Well, right there, I'm gonna add a variety. Boom. Okie dokie. Now, let me remember what it is I have to do. Yes. I need some more of these. Pop. Not that block. That is not the correct block. We pop one out there. And we pop one out here. And then we need our stairs again. So I'll just do like so. I'll probably be placing this scaffolding back again, but really quickly I will hit the walls. And of course, misclicking away. That is the story of my life. Misclick after misclick. Sometimes I like to contrast them completely with the block behind it. I think it makes it stand out a bit more, but I don't want it to necessarily look like a pattern, so I don't always do that. Now we come on up here and let's get our What are these? Trap doors in. That's what we need. And I think when I ultimately build the diagonals of here, I will be getting rid of this block, but I'm just going to put them there as placeholders for now so I can finish off this section and give you guys the final idea of how I've been doing it. Now, my plan and strategy, similar to when I was building the outside of the wall, is to do all the straights first. It makes it so much easier, and then I can just kind of wing the diagonals together and find the pattern that fits. Now, there is a pattern. This is kind of repeating in the spots on the other side. Basically, all these chunks right there and this one, similar repeating pattern. Same with there and there, but nothing special. I just had to figure out how to get it to work so that everything was still maneuverable enough up here. Like, this is the tightest spot at any one point you have to run through the wall. So it's actually really easy to just navigate yourself across. I will finish this up over the course of the week and in before the next episode. And then Willburrr and I are going to get on to more planning. Now, I guess what else I need to do is finish this area here where I want to bring down this wall chunk of blackstone into right there, extend out the path a little bit further. But I will get around to that. Right now, I'm going to jump down and meet you guys in the town right by the dock. All right, guys, so here we are down at the dock where I'm excited to show you some awesome updates to the town. Boom! For starters, we've got some work on the path here. This was all Wilburrr, but check it out. We've got a new house addition to the area. Wow. It's looking really cool. It was a really tough build, lots and lots of angles. Wilburrr did some work here on the well. He's got something rocking and rolling. Wow, it's really deep there. And he has also started on a build over here that, as you can see, is not quite finished yet, but he's getting there, no doubt about that. But yes, this is my latest build. I wanted to take a break from the wall because, as I mentioned, it's just super monotonous, plugging and chugging all the same blocks there and over again. And I wanted to get a little creative, and I completely winged this here. Wilburrr and I were playing this past weekend, and I just needed to have some fun and not worry about completing the wall. And I just wanted to build something. And this is what I came up with. It's pretty crazy in terms of the shape, but, you know, with all my time watching other Minecrafters on YouTube, I've kind of picked up some tips and tricks in terms of roofing angles and things like that. So I've also spent some time detailing the inside, but I'm going to cut out right now to show you guys a little bit of clips that I captured during the creation of this building. It's not much. Wilburrr and I were just kind of chilling, having a good time. I wasn't trying to focus on recording. I just needed to have some time to be creative. And like I said, I was winging it. So it was a really sloppy build anyway, or build process. So anyway, I hope you enjoy these clips. I will see you in a minute. You should just jump down there head first. I mean, we have infinite levels.
Hey, are you gonna pick up my...
Yeah, I'll just jump down after.
Nothing could possibly go wrong.
Good grief. Good grief, man.
You got a lot of angles going on there.
Yeah, dude. Maybe a little bit too fried.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey guys, editor coming at you here with some beautiful angles. Would you look at this? Wow, look at Wilburrr build. He's just chugging away, doing his thing. Wow. Just wow. Look at these beautiful angles. Can you believe how awesome of a cameraman this guy is? Wow. What a beautiful evening. What a beautiful town. Wow. That's a creepy skull. Fort looking great. Look at, he's building away, planning away. I guess he's not really building. He's just planning. And look at this. Oh, look at that well. Wow. What an amazing builder. Can you see those angles? Wow. All right, guys, welcome back from those goofy clips. I did want to show you before I end up this episode is the inside of the build here. I'm not the best interior decorator, but I think I've done pretty well here. Check it out. We've got the little downstairs area with a kitchen, a table, books. We've got meat prepped here. This little sea cucumber, which is commonly used as looking like a cup, essentially. We got our little washer bin, the fire, the smoker. Hopefully a villager can pick up a job there and maybe even live in this house, because as we go upstairs here, boom, we have our little bedroom area. I love clocks on the wall. I think that's a really cool touch. What I'm very pleased with this build is we go up here, we have our little attic area for storage. And I've recently discovered the power of the note block, because it's such an interesting texture that isn't used a lot. And to me, it kind of looks like a box or an extra, you know, an extra storage type thing that's not actually storage, but, you know, with all the barrels and stuff hanging around and chests, it really fits in. So this might be one of the coolest interior designs I've personally ever done. I've gotten a lot better at utilizing small spaces and not feeling like everything has to be so expanded. And sometimes that's where I get myself in a trap with building, and particularly the insides, and not really focusing on that and just trying to fit things in as best I can actually really makes a difference. Like I said, this doesn't need to be a lot of space to have a cool look to it, a cool look and feel. I mean, it's just a simple bedroom. So here we go. Boom. Another note block there. An extra thing of storage on some shelving up there. Wow. Yeah. I must admit, I'm very pleased with how this turned out. If we run over here to this building that Wilburrr is currently working on, you know, another sort of shape, really. We're just kind of winging it. We don't want builds to look exactly like they're all following a template. We're experimenting, you know, we're not exactly the most long time players and have all this build experience. So we're just trying to have some fun experimenting with different shapes, getting our builds and stuff down, but it's really come together. And with all the texturing and the path, you know, this is obviously just a start. I'm sure we'll figure out some way to like level this out a little bit better. Like maybe some retaining walls will need to go someplace. And as the other builds come in, you know, this will all start to fit together really nice. But yeah, look, check out that chimney. I was actually pretty pleased with how that one came down. Note the old library still is here. Yeah, about that. We'll get to it, I promise, eventually. It's still on our wonderful board right over there. But again, we will get to it. And yeah, just wow, I'm really pleased with how the skyline and the area is coming together around here. I mean, it's really starting to feel not vanilla. Willburrr and I are really making this place home. And, you know, it seems like we're keeping up with the same theme, which is pretty nice, which is, you know, the darker tones of spruce and dark oak, and utilizing the deep slate and the black stones and things of those nature. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, here is a crane that Wilburrr added to the dock area here. Of course, we have to use diamonds. I mean, come on. We're so far into this world in terms of stacked that, yes, we're going to use diamonds. But I really enjoy the feel of this. He was talking about adding some smaller ships that are maybe, you know, little cargo barges type looking things. And it's coming along real nice. Maybe even another crane over this way. As we can see, detail the dock is still on here. And I think it's just going to be a work in progress as other builds start to fill out the area. Like when we replace this default monstrosity. And of course, when we get our little temporary auto smelter out of the way here and over to our blacksmith, which is going to be just over yonder by the mines. And with that, guys, I think I'm going to end up the episode here. I know this one's a lot shorter, but I just wanted to have some fun playing the game instead of trying to come up with the creative and production process here, which I must admit, over the last, say, 5 or 6 episodes or so, I've really gotten the flow of the video editors and figuring out kind of what it is I want to do ahead of time and being able to create that vision I see in my head in the editor. So I hope you guys are enjoying, and I hope that you've noticed my improvements between, say, the first and second and third episode compared to what I'm doing now with the editing style and stuff. I've had a lot of fun enjoying this. It's given me lots of good content to practice using the editors, which is, you know, kind of my main goal of this series. So with that, I hope you enjoyed lucky number 13. This is Alive 609 with the tie-dye. Out. See you on next episode.